Hello everyone, it's Nadi and welcome back to Fake Ass, the series where I review the fake up to the makeup that you love. And today we'll be reviewing this fake ass Kylie Kyshadow kit. As you gorgeous people know, this is about the product, not the people behind it. Any problems you may have with them, please leave it at the door because this is a house of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. So I'm very sorry that I've been gone so much lately. I've been filming in Hollywood. I'm happy to say that I'll be returning to season 2 of Stranger Things. My character 11 was quite popular. Just kidding. I was actually in New York for Fashion Week going to a million shows and events. It was so fucking fun, but you know what I got when I got home? A cold. So we're gonna push through this. It's not gonna bug us. Just don't get too close, okay? But enough of that, on to the product. I don't have the real one to compare it to because the bitch sold out in literally 2 seconds. I had a timer set and everything, but I guess the Wi-Fi at Starbucks wasn't fast enough for Kylie, so y'all can blame that hoe for not having enough stock, but still love you, girl. But I probably would have regretted buying it because 1, it's way fucking overpriced. In my humble opinion, you're paying for the name and the novelty of it, not the actual product. And 2, because every shadow in that palette can almost be perfectly duped with the Morphe 35O palette. And 3, because if for some reason I did hate the palette, there's no way I'd get my money back because Kylie has her infamous no return policy. But y'all know best, so please, you lovers who were lucky enough to score this palette, let us know in the comments down below how close in comparison this palette actually is. I will have a picture of the palette in front of me, but we all know a picture ain't as good as having the real thing, if you know what I'm saying. But let's get right into the packaging. The packaging is, of course, gorgeous. It looks legit, like it's not pixely at all, and it's very clear. The sides are bronze and metallic, and the top even says the bronze palette. This is what the back looks like. I'm not positive, but I believe on the real one it doesn't have this printed label on the actual package itself. I honestly can't tell if the ingredients are the same because I'm having a little trouble finding Kylie's ingredients to the palette. Typically, it's the exact same wording for the fakes as the real, despite there being different actual ingredients. The only real difference I found is in the warning where it says discontinue use if signs of imitation or rash appear. I think it's supposed to say irritation. And of course, her website is KylieCosmetics.com, not Kylie.com. Now let's open this sexy mother up. This part is absolutely gorgeous. It even has the metallic teardrops, and on the back, it still has the fuck up where it says imitation rather than irritation. This palette also has a magnetic close, so that's super nice, but let's open it. Ooh. Wait, what the fuck? It's broken, what the hell? This middle lower brown is like cracked. I think I'm gonna go try to press it with some alcohol, so I will be right back. All right, we are back in business. So I was able to press the bottom one. It came out perfectly fine. It is still a little messy, like up on the top and even on the white down here, but I'm okay with that. I can get over it. Also, the pans themselves are very visible in this palette, whereas Kylie's, I think, are much more flush with the paper. These pans almost look removable, which maybe I'll remove them and put my Morphe 35O pans in there to make it seem kind of like I have an actual Kylie kit. But enough of that mumbo jumbo. Let's get to the reason why you are all here. Let's swatch these bitches. You know the song. Are you ready? It's swatching time. So for the swatches, I went ahead and started with Jasper, and it didn't really show up on my skin, so I swatched it again. And again, it just would not fucking show up. So I moved on to Quartz, which was definitely in the top 2 most pigmented of this palette, which is kind of sad because look at that. It's not really there, but I thought it was pretty. For Topaz, I really thought it was gonna be like a nice dark brown, but it hardly even showed up. You can barely even see it. Goldstone was somewhat pigmented, but again, really not. The 2 shimmery ones were probably the most pigmented and even, but still, they still look like shit. Citron, or citrine, however you say that, it felt really, really gritty and kind of like sandpaper, and it just would not come off onto my finger to swatch. And when it did, it was just like chunky looking and not even at all. It was just nasty. And then Tiger Eye had the exact same like gritty feeling, except it came off super powdery and not even at all. I get that reds are hard pigments to work with, but I mean, I was expecting a little bit more than this. Moving on to Hematite, however you say that. Again, this was one of the reddish ones, so it really didn't show up that good, and it was gritty. It looked like it'd be a pretty color if it did show up. This next one, Bronzite, was the one that I pressed, and for some reason I thought it was going to be like creamy and nice and pigmented, but not at all. You can barely even see it. The last one, Obsidian, which was black, I was like, you have got to come through for me, but this whole palette was like the Lindsay Lohan of makeup. It's cheap, but it's really fucking hard to work with. That was so bad. Like, I knew it was gonna be shit because I got it for like $8 off AliExpress, but I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I don't think it's a fair assessment though if I don't try it on my eyes, so I picked up some Jasper on my Morphe M433 brush, and it did actually go on, and I'm just gonna sweep it all over my eye as kind of a base coat. Okay, it is going on there. Like, it's not the most pigmented thing in the world, but it is definitely going on. Next, I'm gonna take a little dab of hematite, or whatever it's called. Put it right on the outer corner. Oh wow, it is going on very nicely. I'm quite impressed with this. I'll just smoke that out a little. It definitely is a difficult shadow to blend. Like, I put it right there and this bitch is stuck there. Like, it's not moving. And now with a little pencil brush, I'm just gonna take Citron and put it right down on the bottom and create kind of a little V. And blend that out with a little bit of Jasper. And why not go in with a little bit of Topaz in the outer corner? Wow, this isn't like super pigmented, but it's definitely more pigmented on the brush than it was just on the finger itself. Ooh, and a little bit of Obsidian. Oh, this is really like powdery and ew. For shimmer, I'm gonna put quartz in there, but look what's happening when I'm rubbing my brush in there. It's like turning nasty, but we'll try it. Look at this. Not happy. We're gonna try it with a damp brush. Maybe that'll help. Oh, shit. No, it's falling all over. It didn't help. Fuck, now it's like cakey and nasty on there. Ew. Ew. Let's try Goldstone. It's falling out. Well, from a distance, I guess it doesn't look too terrible, but damn, this shit's nasty. And the fallout? I'm gonna quick line my eye and put on a lash, and I will give you my final verdict. Alright, here we are with eyeliner and a fake lash, and honestly, it's nothing special at all. In fact, it was really fucking hard to work with because it all like blended together and created like a jumbled, muddy mess. Do I think this was worth $8? No. In fact, I might even ask for my money because it was all broken. Like, the package is dented, the shadows like turned pilly. It's just gross to work with. Normally, I would say like do your own thing, but with this, honestly, I would recommend staying the hell away from it because And there you go. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this video and what you'd like to see on future Fake Ass episodes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at @officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepoplux.com. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.